Hello and welcome back. Last time we were just about to actually start the game. I'd finished rambling. Let's see what happens. Okay, Brunei have accepted our offer for an alliance. That's fantastic news. Majafit have declared war on Makassar without a casus belli. Makassar also accepted our alliance. That's fantastic. That's given us a casus belli. War, 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 and more war. EU3 are in fact one of our neighbours and prime choice for expansion. They're trying to vassalize somebody, Sukhothai. So that could be a good opportunity to strike. So their total army consists of 3,000. It's 3,000 serving, at least. Whereas their enemy, I don't know how much of a threat they'll be, given that they're a one-province nation. Let's see what they have. See, they only have 1,000 troops in reserve. They're not actually fielding any regiments, so I can't see them holding them back for long. So what we'll do is we'll mint as much as I can, incurring inflation, and just build up an army of mercenaries. Mercenaries are usually to be avoided. They seem to have a penalty for their morale. They'll surrender much quicker than normal troops. But they are built quickly. Ah, that's good. Acer have declared our independence, which is good. I'm very, very happy for them to be taking a pro-Malacca stance. So anyway, yeah, mercenaries, they build quickly, and right now I want to strike as quickly as possible. I can't see them being at war for long. Like I say, I expect their enemies to be steamrolled here. So let's just group up. Okay, Makassar are calling us to arms against Majafit. That's going to be an eventual area of expansion, so I'm not too concerned about them hating me. I would, however, like to keep this region friendly. I can't get to them at the moment, so if I can keep Brunei and Makassar friendly, I can focus on invading Acer, working my way down to Majafit, or those fellows. I do fear this entire Let's Play will consist of me calling various nations some variant of those chaps. I do apologise, it's not meant to be offensive. I just can't pronounce any of the countries in this region. And that's obviously my fault. Anyway, enough liberal guilt. To war! Now, obviously we're very happy to see them sending troops away from us. Given that most provinces here are lacking forts, it should be possible to just march straight up to their capital. Normally you'd be able to recruit a general here. It costs about 25 ducats, I think. But because we have no army tradition, we can't do that. So I'm going to convert my ruler to a general. He's not that great, to be fair, but any advantage is an advantage. Once I have a diplomat, it's time to declare war. And already they have been occupied. To be fair, they had no fort, but yeah, they've gone. What's happened? Yeah, they've been vassalized. So yeah, I think we'll just invade anyway. Now we're going to be using the Holy War casus belli here. We do have the Conquest casus belli, but Holy War would give us a discount to any infamy, basically. We'd only incur 25% of the normal infamy for annexing provinces. Basically, nations don't like you taking their land. They won't like you, you'll incur infamy, you'll become infamous. Holy War Casus Belli would only give you 25% of that normal hatred. The conquest we got from a mission, that discount would only apply to Britannia, because they're the people we're trying to free. So I'm hoping to take those 3 provinces. So I'm going to benefit more from using the conquest Casus Belli. Okay, I'm not actually sure if it's pronounced Belly or Belli. I'll say Belly because that's quite comical, really. A cause of a stomach. Yes, the ancient Latin. Okay, Champa have honoured their alliance. They're also at war. I don't think they're going to be a problem. They're quite far away. So unless they have a particularly powerful navy, hopefully they'll keep out of this conflict. I haven't actually checked their navy. I'm just hoping that they're not the England of this region. Starting out, England has an insane navy. Nobody can compete with them. It leads to some very interesting wars with France. France wields massive armies, but as England, they can't actually get them to you because your fleet can just stop them. If all goes well, of course. Okay, so far so good. I have a bad feel. Oh! In an effort to strengthen their military efforts, Brunei have requested our help in a war we started in exchange for war subsidies. We will receive 1.21 each month for a duration of 12 months. Now 1.21 may not sound like a lot, but over the course of a year, that's what, 15 ducats? I'm atrocious at maths. I think it's about that. It's a lot. It's about 2/3 of what we currently have, so I'm not going to turn it down. Okay, they have a similar sized army to us, which is good. We're not going to get thrashed, hopefully. Still take some more mercenaries though. Okay, they're attacking. This seems to be a good opportunity to explain how combat works in this game. Basically, there are attackers and defenders. An attacking army is an army that enters territory owned or occupied by another army, the defenders. Now, the attacking troops will incur a penalty if, depending on the terrain. So, for example, this place is very hilly, so there's going to be a -4 terrain penalty. So yeah, in combat there's basically 3 elements that will determine victory. You've got your die rolls. Each army will have a random number. A value depending by your general. In this case it's on their side. Their general's better than mine in the fire department. They get a 1 there. That's the difference between the generals. And the terrain. They got -4 to their total score. And basically you compare numbers, and if your number's higher you'll in theory take less casualties. There's a fire and a shock phase. Fire is where you're taking casualties. Shock is where your morale's being affected. Morale's represented by the green bars here. Okay, they're being reinforced, so hopefully I can get some more troops in to help here. We do seem to be doing okay. I had a bit of a bad feeling about this. Mercenaries do tend to surrender a lot quicker. I think this is all down to the terrain penalty here. Come on guys, just hold on till the 17th of May. You can do it. Come on! Oh, stability has increased. Fantastic. We've won! We actually won! Okay, and it's early in the month too. This is good because it gives us the option to chase the army down. If we can reach that province before the end of the month, there's a chance we'll completely obliterate that army. At the start of each month, all the armies are reinforced. So if we caught up to them in June, they'd have been reinforced slightly and we'd fight again. Okay, Lanzhang those chaps have honoured the alliance and joined in. Now, They are quite a big province, and in fact, Sukhothai have been vassalized, so it's possible they're actually going to be able to enter this war. They have access, unlike Champa in the beginning. Would they take a peace? Are they ready to? Are they popped? No, not yet. Well, we'll continue fighting. Okay, stop. Because they got troops in there, we would become the attacking troops, and we would take the terrain penalty. We do not want that at this stage. We have no other advantage, so the morale is low. That would lose. This region can support 6 units, and 6 units we have, so we're just going to sit here, recover our losses, and attack when the time is right. Which appears to be now. Okay, they're attacking. They're invading. They're invading their own territory, in fact. Check out the rebels, though. Okay. See, they're still not willing to discuss peace. I mean, if they won't take a white peace, then there's no chance of us taking any concessions from them. That's till the 20th of June. Come on. What are my allies up to anyway? There's a naval battle going on, which they seem to be winning. Let's join in and steal that glory. I'm sure our help is neither wanted nor needed, but we should be able to bump up our war score by getting involved. Okay, 3, 2, 1, fight. Looking good so far. Oh, excellent. We're getting some good rolls here. Let's hope that stays. Again, that terrain penalty, that -4, that's a pretty big... Yeah, we've got it. We've won. And it's early in the month, so let's consider chasing them down. We need to hope that no wandering ally parks a troop in there before the month's over. If we do, there's a chance we'll just completely destroy them. Okay, Naval Battles good. Yep, we got that. Who's this? Okay, yeah, someone else is joining. They've got 2 ships compared to one more, but I'm running away. The war score is very important to me at the moment. That basically measures, well, it scores the war, in fact. If you're getting trashed, then this will be minus, a negative number, whereas if you're doing well, that will be positive. The higher it is, the more you can demand when it comes to peace. Okay, we still need to keep out these guys. We've beaten their army, so they should really be willing to discuss peace. I can only imagine they're hoping some of their allies will come along and save them. Let's hope that's not the case. So yeah, because this territory has a fort, we're going to see some actual siege warfare, which is the norm for the game. It's only really these kind of backwards countries that don't have forts to begin with. It's common to see in tribal America. No, I love this event, me. We found a great man who's got some really intriguing ideas on how to create better fortifications. However, he's reluctant to leave his hometown. We can either abduct him, force him to go and work for our government, which will give us an advisor, or we can let him stay home, which gives the region of Perak? I don't know. That will give it a 50% bonus to its local defensiveness for the whole game. It's, I wouldn't say overpowered, but it's far away the best choice in my opinion. Of course, that would only apply if we had a fort to defend, but the bonus will remain. So let's continue our rampage. No sign of any allies yet. what's going on in Sukhothai. Okay, that's good. I'm very, very happy to see Sukhothai involved in a fight here. I'm not sure who that's with. Lanar, that's their neighbour here. Sukhothai are in fact a vassal of EU3, so I'm very happy to see them otherwise engaged. And they'll finally accept peace. Fantastic. They popped. Let's see how much we can take. Okay, they'll give up land. 2. Yes, they'll take all 3. 4's pushing it though, they won't take that. No money to give. No nations to release. I guess there was one, but we're taking all of its land. They're not going to give up any alliances either. But they would cancel their vassalage of Sukhothai. I'm happy with that. The less allies they have, the weaker they are as a nation. They may even have to go to war with them at a future date. And any attention that's not directed towards me is a very good thing. We've also got one province connected to the northern territories here. That's a nice defensible position, a nice little choke point in fact. So that's pretty good. I only take 3 infamy because of the Casus Belli, as opposed to the 12 it would have been. Oh, fantastic. Okay, the next order of business is selling, disbanding any mercenaries we have. Not only are they suboptimal troops, but they're very, very expensive, and I've been minting a lot, so I need to stop doing that and try and get some inflation control. Okay, we've gained a core on Patani and lost 2 infamy, so we're down to 1 infamy already. We've lost the Casus Belli because the mission is finished. Create a fleet. Okay, that's good, we need to do that anyway. And we've gained the Holy War Casus Belli against Pegu, which is, yeah, that's another neighbour. Okay. No plans to expand in that direction yet, but we have a nice defensible position, which I'm very, very happy with. They don't like us, not surprisingly, we took their stuff, but also we have a different religious group, so it doesn't look like they're going to get better anyway. Okay, well, I'm going to be focusing on building forts now. I need to have a nation I can defend. I wouldn't want to have what just happened to them happen to me. And I'm going to call it now. I think it's been about half an hour. And, well, I need a cup of tea after all this excitement. If you're watching this and you like it, or if you have any ideas, I'd love to have some kind of strategy. Like, comment, all that good YouTube stuff. I've not done this before. I don't know if I'm doing well. You may be able to tell that I'm new to this. Yeah, if you have any kind of feedback, please leave it. I will read it. I'd love to receive anything like that. And I'll join you next time. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure.